Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. This is Glossy Philosophy. My name is Jansen Bidman. Make sure you are giving this video a thumbs up and a subscribe because today we are talking about a 3 Ways Wednesday. Happy end of the year. It is almost 2024. We have made it again and this last month was crazy. But now it's time to think about where we are moving ahead and how we are dressing ourselves for those amazing things that we are doing on a daily basis. So 3 Ways Wednesdays, if this is your first time, welcome. It is a really fun time to go back in your closet and choose one article of clothing that either you find yourself gravitating towards, or sometimes I like to do the opposite. Something that I really loved when I put on and then I'm not really sure how to mix and match in my wardrobe. But the magical thing about a 3 Ways Wednesday is that once you start pulling items and creating outfits, it frees up your brain and it frees up your creativity, and all of a sudden you see that you have a huge wardrobe of possibilities rather than going into your closet and thinking, I have nothing to wear, or I really want to wear these pants or a skirt, but I'm not sure what to put with it. So today we are talking more about elements of style than actual clothing. Yes, everything is going to be linked below, but I think the key with a 3 Ways Wednesday is to talk about elements of style. So today we're talking about the pants that I'm wearing right now, which is a tapered pleated pull-on velvet pant. I love a tapered pant because it's very like a jogger. It is loose on the top, so if you carry your weight more in this section, it's a really great option for you, especially from Loft, because there's a little bit of that elastic in the back, so it really moves with your body or with the time of the month, whatever it may be. I also really like it because it's almost like a jogger, but it's a grown-up jogger. It's a little bit more of a sophisticated take on that, and I love it paired back to feminine pieces like blouses, or just kind of playing with that masculine, feminine, glam, not glam. Now, velvet pant was very popular in December, but how do we take that holiday piece and bring it into the new year? When we're thinking about starting our what to wear and our 3 ways that we can wear, I always like to go back to basics and then just kind of morph those basics into other things. So let's just start with the outfit that I'm wearing today. This is a champagne colored shirt. It has a little bit of a sheen to it on the front, a little bit of a neck detail with the ruffling, so very, very feminine. We can absolutely see the wrist, which is a very integral part of creating that feminine masculine. The pants, because they are tapered and they have that pleating, read masculine. The velvet is nice and soft, so we have this great balance going on, and then I've added a little bit of glam with a rhinestone earring. You can glam it up even more with going with some kind of a metallic shoe, and of course your accessory and your coat. How do we take something like this and morph it into a little bit more play? Instead of going with a champagne blouse, we are going to go with something like a Henley in almost the same color. So we're thinking color palettes, we're thinking weights, we are thinking dressiness level. So we're going to replace this shirt with a Henley, and then we're going to add in a statement ring to make it, again, have that little bit of glam element. And because it's winter, we are going to add in another layer, and I think adding in that other layer just makes this outfit pop, because we're talking in all of these cream and white tones on the top. We're keeping the pants the same, and then we can add in our glam elements or practical footwear, whatever we need to. So this is a great one for running around with a corduroy jacket. Corduroy and velvet play really nice together. And again, we're not really straying very far from the champagne blouse. We're just adding in a little bit more casual textures, casual cuts, but we're leaving that element of glam in the jewelry. Taking it another step, we are gonna switch out our Henley for a striped sweater. If you don't have stripes in your wardrobe, you definitely need some, because they do a really great job of adding in that very Euro chic cool, everyday vibe, especially when you're balancing it out with something that feels a little bit more formal, a little bit more festive, just kind of bringing it into the everyday. And then we are going to layer once again with some suede. So suede and velvet, just like corduroy, play really, really beautifully together. And again, you can add in some rhinestone earrings, a rhinestone shoe for just a touch of glam, just an extra touch of femininity. Because everything here, we've got a boxy jacket, we have a striped sweater, nothing super feminine, so we have to bring in those elements in order to balance that outfit. From here, we are morphing into just a plaid shirt. This is another item that you need in your wardrobe for some really fun, playful outfits. I love a plaid mixed with something really fancy, really classy. It just has this really interesting twist on an outfit, whether you're pairing it with sequins or velvet, just those luxury fabrics paired back to something that feels very everyday and very casual. This is a great one because it's in the same colorway. That's exactly what I would do to keep it like office appropriate, a little bit more chic. Keep it in the same colorway with burgundies, blacks, colors like that, matching the pants, but you're just adding in a surprise element, and then of course a monster statement ring or some really big earrings, something again to bring a little bit of that glam, a little bit of that femininity. For me, it's always going to be in my jewelry and definitely my shoes when I'm wearing more like masculine pants. That just feels like a really fun balance. And then lastly, instead of going with just a monochromatic blouse, we are going with something with a pattern, again in the same colorway. When you are mixing and matching in these elements of style, it's really important to stay in the same colorway, and you don't have to stray super far. If you can see from this clothing rack, everything is in browns, whites, burgundies, blacks, and yet we have 4 and 5 completely different outfits with one pair of pants, going with some glam shoes, going with a little bit of glam jewelry. You have work, you have play, you have in between office meetings, everything with just one pair of pants, and probably items that you already have in your wardrobe, and that is key. So I hope this inspired you to go back into your wardrobe and pull those elements like a Henley and mix it with a fun jacket. A leather could be really fun too. Grabbing those striped sweaters, grabbing those plaids, and grabbing those blouses in the same colorway that doesn't feel like you're going to a festive holiday party, but that you can wear on an everyday basis and still wear your luxury fabrics. I am doing even more options for these pants in particular on Instagram and on my shorts, so make sure you are following me there as well and watching the shorts in between the longer videos. I do fashion videos every Wednesday, beauty videos every Friday. I have an awesome makeup tutorial coming on Friday, so make sure you are tuned in for that. Happy New Year's, and I will see you very soon. Bye.